Hello world and welcome to our new playthrough, let's play walkthrough of Diablo 4 from Blizzard Entertainment. Now for those of you who do not know what Diablo 4 is or what the Diablo series is about, here's a little bit of information for y'all. So Diablo 4 is the fourth main installment of the Diablo series, of a more gothic themed world filled with demon slaying adventures. Now, I originally played Diablo 3 back in 2012 when it first dropped, played all the way through the Reaper of Souls DLC a few years later. Now this one is set many years after the events of Diablo 3. Diablo 4 takes players back to the world of Sanctuary, which has been ravaged by the eternal conflict between angels and demons. In this installment, Lilith, the daughter of Mephisto, has returned to the mortal realm seeking to bring about the end of days. Now us as the players will take on a role of many. As you can see, I already have a character put together. That was just me testing the game, see how it would go. Playing with friends, so on and so forth. Now this game is both multiplayer and PvP, as well as single player driven experience. It's open world and there are lots of player customizations. Now the difference between this game and previous installments, a lot of the mechanics have changed. There are now mounts and mounting combat, so you can run around through hordes of enemies and just slash your way through while on a mount. There are world events and PvP exclusive zones. Now today, for this stream for everyone to follow along with, we will be creating a new character. So let's have a look. Powerful warriors who rely on brute force are the barbarian. To subdue their enemies, barbarians are able to swap between an array of powerful weapons during combat, ensuring that they are prepared for any situation. Berserking. Channel your inner rage to enter and maintain the berserking state, increasing damage and movement speed. Use slashing weapons to cause enemies to bleed, dealing damage to them over time. Become a walking arsenal, gaining damage and other bonuses for other various weapons in combat. An unbridled rage, the pinnacle of aggression. You have an increased focus, a fury cost to use skills. In exchange, your skills are dramatically more powerful. Then we have a necromancer. The enigmatic necromancers are custodians of the balance between life and death. They can raise powerful undead armies to fight for them, while also wielding the powerful magics of bone, shadow, and blood. Summon a host of undead minions to do your bidding, including skeletal warriors, skeletal mages, and the golem. Use the power of bone magic to physically assail enemies. Bone skills often gain increased power when you have large amounts of essence. Darkness. Wear down enemies over time. Darkness skills utilize crowd control elements so that the enemies are kept at bay while they die a slow and painful death. Blood. Siphon the life from enemies with blood magic, which is defensive benefits while becoming more powerful as you increase your maximum life. And we have a sorcerer, masters of the elements. Sorcerer inflict cold, fire, and damage to subdue their enemies. Frost skills. Frost, pyromancy, fire skills, shock, lightning. Now the rogue. The cunning rogue uses whatever tools are available to get the job done. Rogues are both agile and resourceful, able to fight enemies at range with bows or up close with daggers. They are also able to imbue their weapons with various magics. Marksmen kite enemies at a distance using bows and arrows. Marksmen benefit from critically striking enemies and by causing them to become vulnerable. Imbue your weapons with poison, cold, or shadow energies. These imbuements give attack special properties when they damage enemies. Lay traps on the ground, which can trigger various effects. These traps range from damaging targets, poisoning them, slowing them, and much more. And the last but not least, the Druid. Flexible and resilient, Druids harness the power of nature to protect life. Druids can shapeshift between the cunning werewolf and the powerful werebear to fight their enemies. Additionally, those who prefer spellcasting can unleash earth and storm magic from a distance. Werewolves are ferocious and agile. They benefit greatly from increasing their attack speed and critical striking enemies. The werebear is a powerful force on the battlefield, dealing damage in large areas while also being notoriously difficult to take down. Call upon the storm to rain lightning upon your enemies or blow them away with powerful gusts of wind. And earth magic focuses on limiting enemy movement with crowd control effects. They also benefit when used against enemies who are in such a state. So for the process of this playthrough, I think we're going to play as a rogue, just so we have a little more defense, to a little more room to be more defensive whilst trying to stay offensive. Now we will quickly customize. I just want to change a few things. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm just gonna put... I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Chuck some accessories on him. Some tattoos. I like that. What's this? Inked tattoo nut. Oh, I like that though too. Alright, so we'll go that. What jewelry we got, my friend? Quite like the tusks. I think that's what we'll end up going with. If only you could have more than just... Oh, you can. That's the one. A little bit of that. That's the one. Now, hardcore is for heroes who die permanently, so your first death is your only death. For this, it's not something we will be doing, just based on the fact that we are trying to do a walkthrough let's play. However, I will be doing it on another account, as there is the possibility to go up onto a statue and be immortalized in game forever. So we're going to throw that down just because it is PvP. What? Fine then, I will take out... Fine then, take out the space too. Oh wait, it's because it's got... That's really saddening we can't use... numbers. Wow, I couldn't think for a second there. Alright, so we are going to go for a veteran run. which is recommended for Diablo veterans who want more of a challenge. Enemies are more challenging, monsters give 20% increased experience, and drop up to 15% more gold. Let's start it, shall we?
Sanctuary was never meant for humankind. It was forged as a refuge from the war between the high heavens and the burning hells. Instead, it became a new battleground in this eternal conflict. A secretive group called the Haradrim has kept mortals safe. But now this once powerful order is a husk of what it was, and Sanctuary's ancient creators have returned to claim the hearts of humankind. This is the story of their downfall.
Ah yes, the darkness beckons. Wise young hero. Oh, there goes our horse. So you guys know, I haven't seen any of the cutscenes. I do have another playthrough, but like I said, I was playing with friends, so I was just running through to enjoy the experience of combat. What you're seeing, I am also seeing for the first time.
I should find better shelter before I freeze.
Wrong button. That one. It's gonna change the performance mode. That's a bit better. What is up, guys? It's your boy X33Z is after starting our playthrough of Diablo 4. As as you may have noticed, I'm using a PlayStation 5 controller on my laptop while recording this off my PC. This is Diablo 4, so at the moment I'm just running around looking for gold, looking for things to kill. As we move towards the first town here, just up ahead, as you can see in the right-hand corner, we have a map, obviously. A bit loud. 1 second. As you can see, you can play keyboard and mouse in this game. And it is imperative, especially during the early stages of game, that you do want to literally check everything. There's gold everywhere, there's chests everywhere, and there's always a chance to gain more XP. Man, I've missed dungeon crawlers. Especially ones where so much effort has been put in.
Road's blocked. Should clear up when the storm has passed.
Yeah, probably, my friend. Especially games like this, they put so much attention to the detail. And I know, fair enough, this game doesn't look like much. But with all the mechanics and everything else thrown in, i.e., let's have a look at our abilities. If we go right stick in, this is our whole skill tree. And throughout the game, you can slowly make it and hopefully fill it all out, because I doubt there's only 33 levels. At the moment, we have a few abilities we can choose from. Forceful arrow, fire an powerful arrow at an enemy dealing 6 damage. Every third cast makes the enemy vulnerable for 2 seconds. Fire an arrow that seeks an enemy dealing 7 damage and increasing your critical chance against them by 3% for 4 seconds for up to 15%. Throw blades at a short distance dealing 6 damage. Every third cast slows enemies by 20% for 2 seconds. Critical strikes will always slow. Blade shift, quickly stab your victim for 4 damage, and shift, allowing you to move freely through enemies for 3 seconds. Melee attack, an enemy dealing 6 damage and increasing energy regeneration by 20% for 3 seconds. Dealing 6, dealing 4, 6, 7, 6. So at the start of the game, it doesn't necessarily matter what you choose, but it's always good to go back and refund your skills, learn your skill tree a little better, come back and try again. Essentially, that's the name of this game.
Another abandoned town.
Demons everywhere. Fangs in the dark.
Ah! He bit me!
Careful! He's a wild one.
What's it to you?
Oswen, hush! I'm sorry, Wanderer. You've come at a difficult time. This madman just stumbled into town and started causing trouble.
Demons spilling from the ruins. Kill us all! Kill us all!
Ruins? What is he talking about?
Come, I'll explain.
Tell me what you know, villagers.
There is evil staring in the ruins to the north. That poor monk back there must have gone inside. Even a holy man like him was driven mad by whatever he saw.
Gotta protect yourself out there.
Oh, so we have a bow. And wow, we got a lot of money already. Sick. Short sword, +1/+1, I think. If I go short sword and other. Now we come back into him, we switch over to sell, and we make $18. Wait, $12.
What's that? You say something?
Are you deaf?
If Devmir's taking up all the space by the fire, just give him a shove.
Fire's looking good, but I should watch it a little longer to make sure it doesn't go out.
So we have 4 options here. We can talk about the monk, we can talk about this town, or we can just tell her.
I'm sorry,
Finally
it's a
some
bit
shelter.
cramped.
It's still better than a cave.
Visit safe.
Could you protect us from whatever is out there? We have nowhere else to turn.
I'm gonna kill whatever's in those ruins before it gets the chance to kill me.
Truly? Oh, thank you.
Oh, skill point. So we can either do one of 2 things here. We can rank this up. Enchanted Blade Shift. So damaging an enemy with Blade Shift grants 5% movement while the Blade Shift is active up to 20%. And if we choose one of these at the back here, we only get one or the other. But at the moment, let's focus on getting our stats up with that little nifty trick. And we shall go find these Ice Howl ruins. Bring it on, Arctic Bear. Alright, we've also just gained some new shoes. Like I said, you can find anything anywhere. Containers, loot packs. Even from destroying just random things on the map. The only reason why I'm double checking everything during the beta test for the servers that they did, quote unquote server slam, I found a few things that so far in the first playthrough I've done, soon this one, I would have found chests that were also available during said beta test. And essentially, if you come up here, there is a chest at the top of these stairs, right here, that will grant you with extra things like new gloves. Not always, because the chests are completely random. Things that come out are completely random. It's not always going to be the thing you're looking for, and in dungeons it's not always going to be the same layout. That's one of the cool things about these games. Some dungeons will have the exact same layout, other dungeons will get randomized throughout the game, just to keep it all interesting. And Diablo's been doing that since Diablo's been Diabloing, I think. And I just love that it's stuck to its core of being a top-down dungeon crawler, essentially. So we now have another ability that we can chuck on. We're gonna throw it into that. Assign skill. Alright, so the next skill we're gonna get is my arrows. I think I might refund a rank so that we can put an arrow attack in. Alright, so now we have our primary and our secondary attacks. Now we can attack from range as well as getting up close and dealing some damage. Oh, chest. And it's always good to heal up before picking up those potions. They do stick around, but it is just easier to keep track on your health if you are healing up than picking up healing items. We got another pair of shoes. That one's +4. What we're gonna do is we can press square. I can't remember what it is on. I think it's Shift C or something like that on PC, where you can mark things as junk, and then when you get back to a shop, you can just sell junk. And it's by far one of the best demons, especially for one of these kind of games. I accidentally spammed the wrong button twice, so... Oh, they don't stay there. Hang on. No, they don't. Okay, so if they come out of chests, they don't. They used to. But... Clearly remembering the last game. Alright, so where that heart is, that will refill... your meters and stuff like that, so your health bar as well as your potions. And you do want to literally crawl through the whole dungeon, so that way you make sure you get all the chests. Wow, this place is looking good. I have a ricochet. That is sick. Did not know that. That is cool. Alright, so we have now a pair of blue gauntlets abilities. Now, we want to upgrade this, but we also have when Heartseeker critically strikes, gain 8% attack speed for 4 seconds. Double this amount if the enemy is vulnerable. Alright. Also throughout your playthrough you will get buff rewards for the attacks that you're doing. So for instance, if I was to use my standard attack, which is the blade, enough, it will level up itself, if that makes any sense. So you don't necessarily always have to spend the skill point in that area to also upgrade it. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but I have noticed that it does. L1 is dodge. Life is already full, and we've already got full potions. Ominous. It's not gone. essentially we just want to walk around, have a look for chests, armor racks. Armor racks will also give you gloves, and with the looting system there is a tier list and it's made pretty obvious. Essentially I think it's blue, purple, gold. Not exactly sure, I've only seen blue and gold, so I don't know what the lowest tier is. I'm pretty sure the lowest tier is white. But above that, I don't know yet. Trying to ricochet these bolts. Must have just been a glitch of some sort. Come on. Ah, right. Come on. There we go. So as you can see, that's a white Strider's tunic. Yep. And we're gonna mark. Damn. Well, this rogue is... I don't know if he's OP or he's just smooth and well thought out as a character. But damn. I thought the tanks, the berserker and the druid were bad. So I've started as you saw, another character of a druid, and that man slams the ground and everything around it just pops into numbers. Oh. Decapitated priest. Oh. Have some form of ricochet. We never get it. Oh. Wow, this rogue, man. It's not gonna be a problem, but it might be the build I want to go for that hard mode challenge.
Need more time.
Heal up. Come on.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Boy. Alright. We'll pick up our loot. Have a look through it. Swap that out. That's better. Now, mark as junk. Now we don't need the money. So we're gonna hold on to this until we get to the city so that we can break it down. So this is Nevesk. This is the first town that you visit before getting sent off on a
You've
quest
returned.
to find
The old ruins
something.
are
Don't know
clear.
what it was.
Your town should be safe now.
Truly. Ha! By the light, you are heaven sent. Oh, I'm so sorry. We haven't any coin to offer. But we have hot stew, good company, and...
Stay for a pint.
Wash out the taste of the stew.
We'd be honored if you'd join us.
To our savior.
Oh, what a nice town. I retract that statement. Why are the dueling banjos playing in my head? What's going on? Okay. Saw my corpse from my mouth crawled hatred. Father burned his child on a pyre, and mother molded a new age from the skin. I saw the weak made strong, a pack of lambs feasting on wolves. Tears of blood rained on a desert jewel, and the way to hell was torn asunder. Then came a spear of light, piercing hatred's heart, and he who was bound in chains was set free. Wrath was promised.
By mother's blood, by mother's body, so shall you witness her glory before you die.
Cannibal. God damn it. Why didn't I say that?
Not ready yet. Huh? No!
They're coming! The whole damned village! Get up! Get up! We have to fight our way out!
There! Take them!
May the light preserve us. Lost souls! All of you!
Stab, 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 stab. Before we leave. There we go. Cool. Let's move.
You are blessed like us now.
That was all of them. Right willing.
Oh, key to the chapel. You're a madman from the shed.
Madman? Those heretics drugged me after I returned from the ruins. Just like you. I came to my wits and escaped. Tried to get inside the chapel, but it was locked and... What manner of evil is this? Petals? Of blood? They must have fed them to me. A blasphemous ritual. How did they learn this? Perhaps the answer lies in the chapel. They kept it locked up for a reason. The key might be on that woman who was leading them.
Alright, let's check that out, shall we? This way. There we are. The chapel.
Blood petals, like the ones I was fed. Is this real?
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity. You drink and gamble. You covet and steal. Shameful.
is their birthright. My children. The lords of hell are coming to devour our world. Salvation lies not in the light, but in you. The faith has taught you to deny your heart's desire and turned you into a prisoner within yourself. Break the chains and discover who you were meant to be. Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Resist! Resist her temptation! Vani, it's me. I brought your child into this world.
They have awakened, Mother.
The first of many. Go to the dry steps and continue your preparations. Now, our true work begins.
Damn.
You came to thank the light.
How did I get out of here?
You collapsed inside. I thought the darkness had swallowed you. I dragged you here and put this cursed place to the torch. What happened to you in there?
I saw a vision. A horned demon. She said the lords of hell are coming. She wanted to help the people survive.
Help them.
She called them her children. And they welcomed her like a mother.
Mother? No. It cannot be.
I must report to the cathedral. Listen, there is a hermit to the northeast. A man of questionable loyalty, but he knows of the forbidden. He might be useful to us.
Bring him to the cathedral in Kiovashad, and you will be in the light's favor.
Alright guys, if you are liking what you are seeing, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and refer to a friend, and comment down in that comment box below. It really does help this channel grow. Until then, let's move on to the hermit, shall we? The worst thing is, everyone is dead in town, which means I can't sell anything. But we can go find this hermit. That's what we should do. Yeah, going the right way, right? Nope. This way. This is the way we need to go. Huh. Dexterity has increased by 2. Didn't even know there was an altar of Lilith there. I'm gonna have to go back in that other playthrough. Alright, so there is a ice-worn cellar. We'll just explore it, see if it has anything for us before moving to... Oh, skellies. There's skellies, there's XP, my friend. You missed. Gotcha. Alright. Now that we're full on potions once more. There's another one there. Can't use it. We go venture onward. Screw this cellar. So we need to be heading north. We also need to keep gaining an XP. Traveler's Cache, Cache, depending on how you want to say it. Traveler's Cask, maybe that's what it actually said. I don't know. I don't read too good. Oh, that's a decent amount of gold popping out of random spots.
I'm not ready yet.
So you'll find shrines around the world like this one, and you can just do this. There are multiple different kinds of shrines in the world. That's just one. There's a few others that make you run really, really quickly, deal massive amounts of damage. There are ones that give you massive speed boosts. I don't know if there's any other elements just yet, but I'm assuming there are. It won't just be you turn into a lightning bolt and just zap everyone close to you. But who knows? Yeah. Alright, Skelly Archer. How am I even meant to get up there? I gotta keep following the road. That would be pretty intelligent, dude, but apparently it's not something that we are at the moment. Now I know and understand that you probably shouldn't move towards heavenly singing in a game like this, but there's always plenty to do, and if we can always get better gear. this way instead of just going straight for... Oh wow. What the hell? Man, that thing's ugly. For the XP, and just so you can have a fair idea of what we'll be facing in the future, as we move further along this playthrough, things tend to only get uglier from here. Although, it is also really good to continuously look around the map, as there are things called treasure goblins, which are goblins that have, for lack of a better term, a big shiny sack that has a lot of good loot in it. So yeah, you can get really high level weapons from these shiny sacks. And as I discussed before, if you do keep looking, you'll always find better loot for your build and be able to deal more damage on the fly while you're picking things up. During early game, it's not really beneficial to upgrade your armor, because literally maybe every 10 minutes you get a whole new set, unless of course you have gold armor, which is legendary. You can then just pretty much sit on that until you get another gold piece, which sometimes few and far between, but also can be very very close. Like last night I think I had 2 legendaries dropped from the same boss. And they were different, so you had, you know, a shoe and a shield or something like that. Like I said, the more you adventure, the more you can pick up like these flowers that will help you upgrade your weaponry, potions, as you will see in the next 10 or so minutes. This episode will be a little bit longer than usual, as it is obviously the first pilot episode. And we will get ourselves as close to or even at the main city.
Is anyone here?
Whatever wailing smells awful. The healer's tools, they look freshly used. Herbs, mushrooms, organs not for cooking.
What are you hiding back here?
Bookshelf that moves. A trap. Is that what I want to interact with? I want to interact with these.
Short fangs. Young.
Trying to interact with that chest, but it's not letting me.
If you're going to trespass into my home, rifle through my things, then at least have the decency to join me for supper. I'm bloody hungry. That's quite the story.
I wish it wasn't true, but it is. Why did I have that vision?
Thank those friendly villagers. They gave you the blood of Lilith.
The blood of a demon?
Not just any demon. The daughter of hatred. The mother of sanctuary. She was banished ages ago. But this world is her creation. It was prophesied she would come back.
What does she want?
That's the question. Sanctuary has always been trapped amid the eternal conflict. A war between angels and demons. But Lilith serves neither side. She has her own plans for us.
And me? Am I corrupted?
Not sure yet. But you two share a connection. What will you do about it?
Use it. Find out what she's after.
Good. Then we're in this together. Rest while you can. Then we'll start in Kiovashad. If we can't stop Lilith, we'll all be damned.
Come on, Mr. Lorath. Oh, flowers.
Fallen. This close to the city. Lilith's evil is spreading.
So the arrows also have somewhat of a knockback in this character. So you can use the arrows to stop them for a little minute, run in, and get to work with the cutting, slicing, and dicing. So pick up the gold. Treasure! Yeah, we'll grab it. And we'll come back here with the ball. We're not going to venture into that just yet, but we are going to come back. It's 12 gold, I'm going to leave that there. Through this way, pick that up, grab an iron chunk.
I never thought I'd live to see all this.
What is this statue?
The angel Inarius. I'm sure you've heard the Cathedral of Light babbling about their Holy Father. Well, he's real. An angel walks among us. And when he learns that Lilith is here, blood will flow. They are ancient enemies. They'll drag the whole damn world into their feud unless we can stop it. Let's not linger. Kiovashad lies just ahead.
Kiovashad. Alright, what was that? Let's head inside, shall we? Oh.
I can't do that here. Hold. To enter the city, you must first...
We have no time for this. To enter Kiovashad, you must perform a cleansing ritual. It's a meaningless gesture, but some people take comfort in it.
How dare you!
Just let him through, lad. I've tried for years to get Lorath to do the ritual.
Fine, but this one stays.
I'll meet you inside.
Take a piece of holy cedar wood from the shrine and inscribe it with the sin which troubles you. Then, cast it into the brazier.
Fear, anger,
As
pride,
the fire
greed.
burns the wood,
Scribe nothing,
so too will the
it.
light burn away.
This is a waste of time.
Did you say something?
Of course not.
Good. You must feel as though a great weight has been lifted from you.
Nope, because I'm still gonna say
Welcome to Kiovashad.
Welcome to the city of Kiovashad and my fellow viewers. Let's go talk.
So, what did you write on a little piece of wood? I bet you didn't write anything at all. Wouldn't blame you. Well, it matters little, I suppose.
A horse? Are you going?
I'm off to the dry steppes in search of that pale man from your vision. I must know what part he plays in all this. But first, I need you to retrieve something of mine while I finish my negotiations. A merchant in the center of the city has it. Just tell him I sent you.
Sweet.
Cracked hooves, sway back, cloudy eyes. This poor thing is practically crow bait.
With what you're paid.
So, let's interact. Laura.
Ah, so the old man's finally decided to buy it back. Knowing him, he didn't mention coin, did he? If he wants his weapon, you will need to pay.
I mean, I don't mind paying. That doesn't bother me.
Wait. The old man sold me this too. He said he didn't need it anymore, but I think he'd want it back all the same.
That's the save symbol.
No charge.
Alright, you're going. So I need more at the moment of the components that create these weapons than the actual weapons themselves. So we'll switch that out, burn that. If we come down into here and speak
What
this
will it be?
again, we can go salvage by item quality, and if we go all junk, that's our whole inventory. Now, we need to, there's nothing to repair, so good. First things first, we're having enough of that. If we come down here, this lady here, we can use some of those flowers that we found. I'm not level 10 yet. So level 10, you can upgrade to a tiny healing potion, which makes things just a little easier. Alright, let's go back to Lorath. Unlocking waypoints, let's go.
Not in town.
Apologies.
He also gave me this amulet. What is it?
The mark of the Heradrim. An ancient order of scholars and mages, sworn to protect Sanctuary from demons. These days, we are few in number. There is another Heradrim, Donan. His breadth of knowledge about demons is equal only to his hubris.
Sounds like he could help us.
You should seek him out in Skosglen. But don't forget about the cathedral. They'll be expecting you, and they might prove to be useful allies too.
You're not coming with me?
I'm going to the Dry Steppes to find out who that pale man is. Join me when you can, just be careful. Your ties to Lilith, the visions you see. You are the key to finding her and stopping whatever she has planned. Sometimes our paths in life are set to collide. We just don't know it. Whether it is by accident or fate's hand, there is nothing we can do about it. The wanderer lost in the storm, fed the blood of Lilith, saved by a lone monk. Different lives and incidents drawn together. By what? Destiny? Or some greater power pulling the strings? I did not know. But at the time, I thought I had the chance to protect humanity from the daughter of hatred. The Wanderer's connection to her gave me hope. Imagine that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have officially come to the end of our first episode, as we have come to the end of our tutorial level. Now, if you are liking what you are seeing, please do remember to leave a like, subscribe, refer to a friend, and a comment down in that comment box below. It really does help this channel grow. I will be posting more of this game for those who want to see it, so do remember those things, as the more you respond to me, the more I can respond in turn with more content. Right here is pretty much our stash. You can move things back and forth between your characters. I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, please remember to leave that like, that subscribe, that refer to a friend, and that comment down in that comment box below, as it really does tell me that you appreciate the content that I bring out, as I appreciate every single one of you who do watch the things that I do put out there into the World Wide Web. But in the meantime, I shall catch all you lovely, lovely people in the next video.